Alrighty, welcome back. How do can I send a post? Let me see if that probably doesn't do anything. Okay. Hey, what's up, Butter? Yeah, sorry I missed yesterday. This has been a tough week from a time management perspective. Really, I guess a week can change just because there's so many things going on. Like, God, how long have I been, I guess, flying solo? Yeah, because I had rowing solo for a while. That was like 4 days a couple of weeks ago. My wife had to go to Missouri for a funeral. She gets back, and then I can't even. I think it was 3 days later. Had to go to Vegas. Yeah, you got school on top of that with syllabi and stuff like that. But it's really just like a childcare situation. So I basically had my youngest daughter solo for 4 days. And then my wife was back for a couple of days, and she goes to Vegas for another like 4 days. And I'm watching both kids. And then she comes back from Vegas and gets like symptoms and tests positive for COVID the day she gets back. So we've had her quarantined in her room, and I've been bringing her all of her meals and everything, and it hasn't been that bad. It's been a pretty mild case, but we're trying to avoid the kids getting it, because if the kids get it, then we have to keep them home for so long, which is very disruptive. So I've basically been soloing the kids for another 5 days. It's basically just been basically 2 weeks almost as single parent. And the youngest one requires quite a bit of attention. Like, I cannot leave her alone. My oldest one, she'll chill for a little bit. Give her an iPad or get her watching some shows. I can, make some content or work on my syllabus or whatever. But the youngest one, it's just like, you gotta be on it. And then it's like, I gotta get up at 7 to take them in. Then I gotta pick them up at like 5:30. And I'm usually catching up on sleep during the day or doing other stuff. I get child support for those 2 weeks. I basically do. But yeah, it's just basically a lot of kid stuff. And cleaning and just all the usual adulting things. We'll just get rid of Brand. I just feel like he has too much virtually guaranteed power, especially against engaged supports. First pick, blind pick. I mean, Braum is uncommon, but I kind of don't want to walk into Braum if I do Nautilus or Leona. Okay, if he wants Ash, that's fine. Tarek. Okay, that's also kind of bad for, like, Turbo Engage. I mean, Lulu could be pretty good here. Kai'Sa's kind of short range. Just kite out the Tarek. Just outscale him.
To meet you.
I guess Braum. I'm not sure about the Braum Tarek matchup. I think I can outpower Braum in team fights, or Tarek in team fights, which is the CC and blocking and everything, but And Lulu is pretty good with Master Yi, too. Could go for Warmog. Warmog Ardent is a little wonky. I mean, I guess if we want to pressure them early, could go for the Seraphine build, but I mean, Hecarim's going to be trying to one-shot me. I kind of like just going the Guardian build for the Overgrowth. Second Wind, Font. Well, you disengage. Like, that's how you beat the Taric. You just out-sustain him. Like, once his ult is down... I mean, if he gets to sit there and auto a lot, I guess, like, he can get some additional stuns and things like that. I mean, Mikhail's is an interesting idea. They do have Fear. They have a couple of Fears, and they do have a Taric stun. That does have health on it, too. Because if I rush Warmogs, depending on how the game is going, usually you have to get a Ruby Crystal to complete it. Unless I'm just really far behind and hit level 10. By the time I complete Warmogs. Way it would be a pain in the ass, too. With his poke. And I think Hecarim would just blow me up. Like, Hecarim Taric is a pretty good little combo. Okay, so I think I'm going to go Warmogs, Mikhail's. I mean, the plus healing and shielding is not insane on Lulu as a stat. But the cleanse is very useful. It'd be cool if they took the cleanse down to 90 seconds. Maybe that would be OP, but just to incentivize people to buy Mikhail's a little bit more. I kind of wish they would lean into the unique properties of items a bit more. And just nerf their stats for support items. That would also keep solo laners from getting it. Although that's not really a problem in this meta. It's really just Ivern, I think, that is mainstream that will buy support items and kind of abuse that system. There are people that buy Zeke's, I guess. There are a decent number of tanks that buy Zeke's. Like junglers, but... I still wish Ardent had either health or ability haste. The fact that it's missing both of those is kind of rough. It doesn't have ability haste, right? It has like movement or something. Helia is kind of interesting too. Because her shield is on a pretty low cooldown. It's 8 seconds. Gotta be careful about any ganks. We gotta go ward here in a little bit. Okay, Ashe is going. Good. This person has a brain. Damn, GP got a first kill. That's nice. Do not want to let her proc PTA on me. Or her passive. Oh my god. Please kill... Jesus Christ. Okay, somebody's dead though, right? Alright. Damn, my shield just came back up. If I just waited just a little bit longer... They popped... I don't know if they were 3 or not at the time. It was pushing towards them, so... Probably not. I think, okay. Where is Hecarim? Oof, I almost got that. He needed to be a little cautious. Basically even on items, even though we got first blood. Actually, we have boots. We're a little bit ahead. She gonna get it? No, not quite. I gotta watch the mana a little bit. Did I have mana? Maybe I could have polyed. It was close. I think I could have maybe polyed Hecarim and shielded her. Maybe she lives there. I mean, I can't do anything about that. I don't think.
An ally has been slain.
Yep, that tasted purple.
There we go. Actually, let me get control ward.
I recommend Skippy.
30 CS at 6 minutes, kind of rough for GP. I guess everyone else is not like that far ahead, but
That squirrel looks familiar.
Feel our way.
a little zombie ward stack.
Just a pinch.
Oh, did he replace? I still got the zombie ward stack though.
An ally has been slain.
Oh my god.
Kill.
On to the next one.
These Tarek's shields are brutal. I think Kaisa, or he comes in and kills Kaisa, I think, hopefully. I guess I just buy another. Oh my god.
An enemy has been slain.
I think Tyr is probably pretty good on Taric. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a Taric expert, but
Ally has been slain.
yeah, hopefully she got that. I did not. Boys, let me get some of that. Oh my god, please. Need zombie stacks.
An enemy has been slain.
Who got kills? Anivia? Are they gonna come out of a bush here? I don't think so. Yeah, actually they are. No, 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 I don't have cooldowns. And Hakram's there. I kinda need boots. Damn it. Alright, guess I'll get that. I'm not like thrilled with this buy, but I don't want to give up my control ward either. Please tell me they don't get her here. Damn, she's got, holy shit, where'd she get all these kills? Oh, that botched. Yeah, where we killed Taric, and then she double killed us, and then Yi dove and gave her an extra kill. Yeah, we probably just can't fight her. Okay. I mean, if Yi gets all these grubs, that's pretty massive. Oh, never mind. Dave's gonna come in and stop him. Oh, he did get them all. No, he's only got 4. Okay. God, I really wish plates were worth more. Oh my god, they both rotated up there. That's crazy. Well, they're dropping a lot of plates to go get that. I mean, she did get a kill out of it. We got 4 plates. And they're dropping a bunch of waves. They lost, what, 2 waves? 4 plates. I mean, Yi is here. If they try to come up, I mean, they're going to be on drag. Can we do anything about that?
An enemy is dominating. An ally has been slain.
Bruh, like, I mean, how much more announcement do they need? Like, hey, they're coming, dragon. Alright, we'll go Dreammaker here.
A little something from Tom. Fight on.
Ally has been slain.
Oh, what? What the fuck was that? He has something that knocks back, too? What does he have that knocks back? I thought he just had a fear. Was that his fear and I just didn't see it right? Yeah, I guess we'll get that. I need to get boots, obviously, but it looked like he got knocked back. Guess I just didn't see it right. Can Ash beat her one-on-one? That's a negatory. She's got a 500G shutdown. I don't... Pretty sure Kaisa does more damage straight up unless Ash hits the arrow. Maybe Ash did hit an arrow on her, and Tarek came in and saved. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Oh yeah, I gotta get one more ruby crystal to turn this on.
You'll see more with your eyes closed.
What?
Enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh my god. Fucking invols. They really both happen to be there, like... Dude, that's not gonna kill. What? Do you think someone else was flanking? This fucking Kaisa, dude. Tarek and Hecarim both happen to be there. I mean, we have enough damage, like... GP is doing pretty well. Oh, I forgot that does build into Lucidity, too. The little ability haste thing. Okay, so that's not that weird, then. I mean, we're not... It feels like we're getting stomped, but...
Enemy killing spree.
Really not.
Let's see all the colors.
We are losing a lot of dragons, though. So that's definitely not a good thing. Alright, please back up. They have a horse. I mean, Yi's not, like, that far behind. Kind of. This Eric's so fucking annoying. We didn't get the Kaisa. But considering the situation, that wasn't that bad. And we stopped the charge on that tower, too. Who got those? Yi got it. Okay. Alright, now we're online. What's up, Black Falcon? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't play her a ton. It just kind of made sense. I don't want to play Engage into Tarek or Braum. But she's okay. But yeah, I mean, that definitely comes with just, you know, if you don't play a champion all the time, you're going to be not as strong. Okay, good. Whoa, how did I only get 150? I thought you got... I guess you only get the base gold assist amount. You don't get half of the shut... I thought you got half of the shutdown, too. I guess maybe that would be a little OP. Should have warned him about that. I mean, people are just walking on vision, but I'm just like not... If I just don't ping it, like nobody's gonna see it. Maybe it's almost got a Rod of Ages powered up. That'd be nice. Dragon's up in a minute. It'd be nice if we could kill him before drag.
You'll see more with your eyes closed.
What? The wall? Oh my god. I didn't see the heck room. Oh my god, and I'm gonna get soul off of that too. How did we end up in such a bad position? I guess they all came through here. Like, right through that vision pocket. Guess we shouldn't have chased Mundo that far. Would this be any good? We don't have that much magic. We've got Anivia. Yeah, I guess it's just Mikhail's. I gotta remember to use it in the right circumstance. Yeah, the problem, I mean, I guess I could try like a Warmog Sona type of thing, but they had Hecarim. And they have Kaisa, which is a lot of dive. And I think Lulu is probably one of the better enchanters if you want to try to go for a Warmog enchanter. Which helps with some of the problems of enchanters, that you can still get vision okay. Like, you're not going to be as tanky, obviously, as something like a Nautilus or a Leona. But with your shield and with your ult and with Warmogs, you know, you're going to have about 3,500 health. So that does let you get vision in ways that it's really hard for other enchanters to do. Like right there, I was able to fight that vision and regenerate because I got Warmogs. Now you do obviously miss out on quite a lot of, like, you miss out on Ardent Sensor, but you're still pretty effective even without it. Like, you don't need a lot of plus healing and shielding to be effective. This Taric is such a pain in the ass though. Nice, there we go. Oh my god, that combo. The Taric plus Hecarim is obnoxious. We're getting a lot of shutdowns though. Okay. Alright, that actually ended up working out pretty well, I think. What was that, 2 for 4? 2 for 3? Yeah, exactly. Sona really, like, needs items. Like, needs stats to scale. She really needs plus healing and shielding, or, like you said, some of those special items. Helia or Moonstone, that's why. Yeah. I mean, Lulu's not super complicated, but she is harder than a lot of people think in terms of, like, choosing how to use your abilities, especially the W, whether you should polymorph or buff your ally, can sometimes come into play. And if it's really critical that you get one type of polymorph, or, like, that you get your polymorph, you don't want to misclick in the middle of a fight. And she is shorter range, too. So that's another reason Warmog's effect, like, I think has potential on her. That was unfortunate. We did stop Baron, though. It's a long CD, yeah. It got nerfed. I think it's 15 seconds base before plus healing and shielding when it's not maxed out yet. It might go 15 to... I'm pretty sure it's 14 or 15 even at max rank, though. That is something they've nerfed a lot. Who cares if you kill the support? I mean, I guess it does a little bit, but...
That tasted purple.
Little heal on that actually mattered quite a bit.
Blind them with our
Need the lanes up. Well, they used all their fucking cooldowns on me. Please? Oh, Yi just, like, doesn't understand what Taric does. Yi just has to wait until Taric does that. Like, Ashe forced the Taric ult with her arrow. But Yi's just like, I'm going in. I can 100 to 0 this Taric in 1 second. I guess just Ardent.
Nosy dewdrop.
Yeah, I mean, Taric is good if you have something that can dive, that can turn his, like, ultimate and his E into a legit engage tool. Like, Hecarim Taric is a pretty good combo. What the fuck? Dude, what the hell was that damage? 4,000 damage? Wait, how did Dragon do 1,200? What? Does it do percentage max health damage, like 25% on Dragon Burn or something?
all I imagined. And it's still
Is Elder Burn 25% max health damage? Yeah, that's exactly right, and that's why I don't play Enchanters most of the time. Is like, you can't really make plays. You have to just rely on your teammates to position well and get plays. I mean, Rakan is kind of an Enchanter. He's sort of a hybrid.
An ally has been slain.
Dude, how much damage is that Elder or Mundo? What the fuck? I don't remember Elder being, like, literally that game-breaking. I think we could have won this. But, like, we were only down 3 kills at one point. It's just that Kaisa play where she got a triple kill bottom, really busted it open. Where Yi, like, dove tower. But I think comp-wise, like, if our team actually played it correctly, like, we have pretty good disengage, right? With Anivia, or at least, like, anti-engage. With Anivia, and then Gangplank, and, you know, Lulu's ultimate and polymorph. Like, it should be pretty hard for them to dive into us. But... So, like, I should be able to stuff a Hecarim dive, in theory, with my ultimate and then polymorph in. And then Anivia should be able to wall off other people and use her ult. And GP should be able to space with his barrels. So I think we had a pretty good, you know, answer to Hecarim, Taric. And then we, you know, Mundo, we should just be able to kite him around. Hui is a little annoying. Because he does outrange us. But he doesn't really make a lot of sense with their comp. Like, they want to dive with Kai'Sa and... Taric ult ticking. But we never played out the fights like that. It was always Yi just runs in while Taric has his ult. Taric uses ult. Yi dies. And then, you know, Hecarim just runs down everybody else. Or everybody just gets caught up in a dumb fight and Hecarim gets, you know, a really good flank. So, I don't know. I think in theory we... you know, could have done better. But GP is super skill dependent. But they did have several melees. I don't know. We just really, like, Yi had to time his engage a lot more. Like, had to be more patient. He needed to be, like, hanging out in brush. Just waiting on Taric to use his ult on something. And then after the ult, Taric ult wears off, when everybody else is, like, you know, trying to dive Ashe or whatever, then he comes out of the woodwork and just ults and goes on the Kai'Sa. That's what needed to happen. Yeah, I mean, we killed Mundo a lot. He did an insane amount of damage to me. Like, I had, like, 4,000 health, not including, like, my ult and a shield, and he still killed me. It said Elder did 1,200. Now, obviously, it's an execute, but... And I know it's max percent health damage, but I had 4,000 health. How did it do 1,200 damage? Unless that's, again, counting execute. If it's like... Maybe that's including the execute. Okay, what is the buff, though? Where is Elder Dragon Slayer? Did I not type that in? 75 true damage over 3 seconds. What? How did it do 1,200? Okay. So they get execute. Okay, so that includes they get executed at 20% health. So if I get executed at 800, I guess that's close. 75 burning for 5 seconds or something. I don't know. Like, it wasn't the best comp in the world, but at the same time, I think we misplayed a lot of stuff. I probably should have just played Rakan. It would have been fine. Like, because Rakan can engage and go in, get Taric's ult half the time, and then run back out. It's a lot better when you had Shurelya's. I mean, you still have it. I guess I could get it. But it's, you know, very nerfed from what it used to be. And thanks, everybody, for coming out. Got a lot of face out here tonight. I've had a lot of, like, you know, 6-person streams lately, which is fine. But it is cool to get, you know, whenever's some more people can come out and get in and keep the chat lively. I always appreciate Butter carrying the chat, and John. I don't think John's here yet. But it's always cool anytime we can see, you know, Black Falcon, Delaby, Stag Thrower. You know, a few extra voices in there is always fun. How much am I deadlifting? I don't rep a lot because I'm old. I don't want to hurt myself. But last fall, I did 320, and I think I'm a lot stronger now than I was. Wait, Jungle Soul? Okay, so this guy's fucking trolling. He linked his op.gg. Nivea. I guess we'll just do Recon. Not knowing probably what their support is. Okay, let me see it. I mean, he could link somebody else's op.gg, I guess. But... why would you link that you're 33% soul? Hey, man, trust me on this Aurelian soul. I'm 33%, bro. Do you even get any stacks? Like, you have to hit champions, don't you? Okay, thank God. I was gonna dodge it. So yeah, when I'm feeling good, when I have enough sleep and I'm eating and stuff like that, I can usually rep like 280, like 3 sets of 5 is what I'll do. But when I was trying to get a 1 rep max when I was feeling good last fall, and I'm almost certainly stronger than I am now, or stronger now than I was then, get 300. But I only weighed like 165 at the time, and I weigh like 174 now. So, you know, I'm a pretty small guy by weightlifting standards, most weightlifting standards. So that's pretty good. I mean, obviously not like power lifter level, but I do it just mostly for health and just to have like a reasonable physique. I'm, you know, not going to be breaking any records at my age. Trying to lift. And that's all the weights that I owned. So I should I need to buy some more. Because I have like a little home gym downstairs that's just basically an adjustable bench. What do you call it? Like a bar rack. Adjustable bar rack. So I can do, you know, all the different bench variations, squats. And then I'll also do pull-ups. When I pull the bar rack up as high as I can barely do pull-ups. Because I'm 5'9", and I just kind of have my feet sort of behind me, and I just go down like with my knees, and they just like barely don't touch the ground if I like put them out to the side a little bit. So it's kind of janky pull-ups. But almost all I do is like compound lifts too. So, which can be good, but it's also fatiguing, you know, and I can't really do a lot of, you know, isolation work or anything. Just because all I have, like, I don't have any dumbbells. All I have are just a bar and barbell weights. So, kind of limited, but it was like, you know, $1,000 gym. Something like that. Weights were pretty expensive. I don't know if they're still expensive. They probably are. Might have been a little bit less than that, but that was like ballpark. For just a bar, drop pads, that adjustable thing. Most of that's pretty cheap. It's the weights themselves that are expensive. Like a 45, it's almost like $1 a pound. Well, I guess it's more than that. It's probably $2 a pound for the weights. And I got rubber weights, but honestly, I think they're like these cheap, I don't remember what they're called, like Daily Essentials or something, like these Amazon cheap-ass rubber weights, probably from China. And some of them are like already chipping. And I've only had them for a couple of years. I guess a year and a half, really. And, I mean, it's not like big, but just like little chips, you know, kind of fall off of it. And I'm like, really? So, I should have just gotten metal weights, just whatever, iron. They're cheaper. And I was thinking rubber weights for deadlifts, but if you have drop pads like I do, then I don't think it probably matters. And obviously iron weights, I think, will be a lot more durable than the rubber weights. It'll probably clang a little bit more, but whatever. Oh my god, this fucking Tarek bullshit. I mean, I could play something like Zyra into it. Guess we'll just do Rakan.
Let's dance.
Like, I don't... There are so many comps where Tarek, I think, just gets fucked. But... like, mostly by range stuff. But I feel like I just can't get away with it. Like, if I pick Zyra, next picks are going to be, like, Zed, Kha'Zix, or something. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm eating a lot better, too. I think I'm in the best shape of my life, honestly. The last time I was in pretty good shape, I was like 24, 25. And just going back and looking at some of my pictures then and knowing what I ate then, I think I'm in better shape now than I was. So, I try to stick with it. My diet's a lot better than it used to be. So, I just had a lot of misinformation about health. I just thought, okay, I'm skinny. I, work out. I do cardio. I feel fine. So I can eat whatever the hell I want. And I was just eating like... And I was trying to gain weight, and I just could not gain weight back then. I can now, if I overeat. But I was just cranking like half a jar of peanut butter a day, like half a gallon of milk. Still skim milk, but just like a loaf of bread. I was just cranking all of these just carbs and peanut butter and just whatever I could eat that would just give me the most calories. I was probably trying to eat, I mean, not as much as some of these, strong men eat. But I was probably eating 5,000 calories a day, for a guy that was 155 at the time. I was just eating a lot. But, that, it just wasn't healthy. Was not eating, fruits and vegetables. Was not, really... It was all processed foods, for the most part. It wasn't good. So I thought if you're skinny, you can't really have bad cholesterol. You can't have diabetes or pre-diabetes. And I probably didn't. I need to get my blood work done. I've never actually had my blood work done, so... Especially at my age, I need to start doing that. But yeah, I'm much more mindful of that. Nice, congrats, Mystic. Yeah, I know, it's an enviable problem to have, right? Like, oh, I can't gain any weight. As a guy, though, I just always felt like, I mean, I always was the smallest guy, and I wasn't like, I guess not always, but often, I was smaller than a lot of my friends, and, I did have some pretty big friends, though. Like, I never felt that bad, and I did alright for myself as far as, like, dating, and my wife's really awesome and stuff like that. But I always, I just wanted to be a little bigger. Thought I could, be a little buffer. I knew I would never be, I'm certainly not, like, an actual lifter big, right? Like a, a power lifter or whatever, but I was like, I can just put on a little physique, but, yeah, I mean, it was really a good thing. And it was fine. Like I said, I wasn't losing that much sleep over it, but... Okay, I think... Let's do Nautilus here. So yeah, enviable problem to have. Now I've kind of got to watch it. Like, I do want to gain, but I want it to be, like, mostly muscle. And that's, like, hard to gaintain, as they call it. Where it's like you're putting on weight, but all it is muscle. You're not gaining like that much fat, and that's really hard to balance. So I hear. So I'm like trying to eat a surplus. I'm trying to eat like between 3,000 and 3,500 calories a day, but I think I have put on a little fat from where I was a couple of months ago, so it's It's a balancing act. But still, still in pretty good shape, I think. But still working on it. And it, it just feels good too. You just kind of get a little more energy. It's just good for overall health, right? As long as you don't take it to the extreme. I'm not like ego lifting because there's no one to ego lift to because I'm down there by myself in the basement. No spotters, no whatever, people watching. Just trying to do some reasonable lifts and not injure myself. I need to be doing more cardio. I've kind of gotten away from that. Cardio's good. I think cardio's not even, like, amazing for losing weight. It's okay. Like, most of it is your diet. I learned that. It's like the amount of calories you burn off of cardio. It's like 100 calories a mile. It's like you got to run 3 miles just to counteract a donut. It's kind of crazy. But, what it does do is sort of helps optimize your hormone levels and things like that. And that has a lot of different health benefits. It's really working out your heart, too. That's nice. So it's like, a little bit of weight loss or whatever off of that is cool. But it's really the heart workout and the hormone regulation, I think, that's the benefit of it. And I do like cardio. It kind of sucks. I'm definitely in shadow of my former self with cardio. So I ran cross country in high school. I was the second slowest kid on the team, but damn it, I ran it. And I used to regularly run, a couple of miles a day. But I definitely have not been doing that. I'm trying to do a little swimming too, so it's a bit easier on the joints. But yeah, that's true. I am, right there with you, very close in age, and yeah, definitely starts changing, right? You get into the 30s, you're like, all right, stuff just hits a little different. And then as you start approaching 40 too, it's like, all right. Like I was drinking the other night with some friends. I think I had maybe 5 drinks, and I was like hungover all day the next day. I didn't even feel like, I knew I was buzzing, but I didn't feel like, that debilitated. But the next day, my body reminded me of my age. I was like, oh, okay, should not have done that. And I don't drink very often, so I was just hanging out with some people I hadn't seen in a while, and everybody else is drinking, so I was like, all right. Alright, it's unfortunate. It's close. We haven't seen what's her name yet. She hasn't done Raptors, so we could get 3 camped. Trolled bottom. Yeah, and then sometimes it'll just randomly be sore. You'd be like, why is my back sore? And it's just like, I just slept on it weird, I love that Frasier, there's like a Frasier quote, which I haven't actually watched all the episodes, but that's low-key probably one of my favorite sitcoms, like, just battling, like, not being a pretentious intellectual, trying not to do that, but probably falling into that trap occasionally. I'm not as neurotic as Frasier, but a lot of the stuff is relatable on some level. But anyways, he had a something he said on there talking about being old. And he's like, I'm not old. And I think it was either him or Niles or somebody was like, do you make a noise whenever you sit down? And that was like the test. Right? Can you sit down silently? Or is it just like, or whatever. Or like, Could be a good noise, could be a bad noise. It's just, are you making some kind of noise when you sit down? Some kind of sound being uttered out of your mouth. And it was like, if yes, you're old. Oh my god. Ash probably not happy with that one. That would have been a flash for sure if I hit that. Oh God, he's 0-2 now. I mean, Malphite probably should have been top against Trendemir. Like, what the fuck? But they probably can't change now. We gotta stop this Smolder from farming, though. Exercise bike's pretty good. My wife has one of those. My wife just, like, hates cardio. Most of the time. She doesn't mind doing some swimming, but running, she just does not do it. She's, like, I think literally allergic to running. Like, she gets, like, this, like, exercise rash on her. Just, like, gets really itchy. But she has some skin conditions. Like, I think she has psoriasis and eczema. So that might play a part in it, and it just kind of flares up if she's, like, outside at least, breathing in. You know, the histamines and stuff like that acting up. So I think she might literally be allergic to exercise. To most kinds of exercise. So she still stays kind of somewhat reasonably in shape from, just working, just like her diet, and I've got her like lifting weights. Kind of. I have to, you know, she's awesome, but I kind of have to, you know, motivate her to do almost everything. Really? Ash didn't feel, okay, I guess she got out, but it's like, you don't flash that, you know it's going to stun you. She had to blow her barrier because she didn't want to blow her flash. So she ended up losing both of them. Yeah, so she'll exercise if I'm like, you know, come on, let's go, and I like set up the weights for her, try to get her hyped for it. She'll do it. But usually she's, you know, just kind of like, yeah, I just kind of want to chill. Unless I, like, talk her into doing something else, whether it's exercising or hanging out with people or whatever. Kind of a chiller. Which is cool. She's, you know, she's an introvert too. Okay, I guess we can push this. He's looking to farm that crap and not let him get it. Oh, I guess she's got it. Tried. I mean, they're walking on vision since right here, and somehow she gets caught by that. With a root, a hook, and an ult. Like, what? How does that possibly work? Okay. I've been trying Ionians and kind of liking it because the other boot's just so expensive now. And on Nautilus, like, you are pretty tanky with Warbogs. Really, you shouldn't be, like, just sitting in, you know, a 5v5 with Nautilus. Like, you need to hit your stuff and get out, is something I've kind of been learning. Yeah, I mean, I think it works. Like, cardio does work. Guess I should clarify, like, I feel like diet is higher impact. Like, not putting calories in is easier than trying to burn calories off. I watched I've been watching several kind of like reasonable fitness people. Will Tennyson, I think is his name. And he's done these kind of like challenges where, so he's like, he's kind of a mix of entertainment and informational. He doesn't have a lot of fancy degrees, but he's pretty reasonable. Like, he's not peddling crazy ass advice. It's your standard, like, eat good, do a reasonable amount of exercise, you'll probably be healthy. Dude, I cannot hand off that kill in that circumstance, bro. Like, what? Shit, we're kind of pinned here. Dude, ult out. Okay, they got him. It's like 3 people are ganking him. He's like chain CC. Give me the kill, bro. Huh. Hey, thanks, Butter. Yeah, I think biking is great. I've heard that running FF down 2 kills. People's mental is so weak. It's like, yeah, Trinomir's a big problem, but like, we can still win. Dude stacks. I don't think I had my ult before he ramped. I'm not sure if it would have killed either. Like, it's pretty low damage early on. Does he have arrow? Fucking, are you serious? She doesn't arrow that? Are you fucking serious?
Enemy killing spree.
You're serious right now. I chain stunned the Bard. We know he doesn't have sums. She literally just complained about not getting a kill. And she doesn't use an arrow to lock him down and kill him. Like, I cannot believe it. She just thought he was just gonna die, and then we could pick up Smolder after that, I guess? It's like, dude, just kill the Bard and get the hell out of there. Like, I'm at 1 HP. Like, if she kills Bard, I live, and we get a free kill and a free reset. I guess I looked to see if her ult was up. It 100% was. She just didn't want to use it to secure the kill on the Bard. But we needed to do that. It's a short cooldown. It's like unreal. Man, I don't get tripped out about that much, but that's like, there's no way you miss it. Like, there's literally no excuse for not doing it there. Does he have ult? Soul's there. I don't know, dude. Soul is there. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, we see Soul. If you want to try to nuke her, first of all, she can smite Gromp. So you're not going to kill her at that point. And second of all, why are you jumping in as AP Shyvana? Like, you're supposed to just ult and then just chuck E's at her. Yeah, your ult does some damage if you hit people, but you're squishy. Like, you're just going to die if you do that. 100%. I've been trying to get into some disc golf. I've played a couple of times. It's fun, but like my local buddy who used to play it consistently kind of messed his shoulder up. Honestly, I probably need to abandon this Ashe. I probably should have done it earlier. Especially after I saw some other stuff going down. We didn't kill the Tryndamere? He was pinned in here against 3 people. Cosmic Drive Bard. That's an interesting one, considering his only real AP ratios on his Q. I mean, I guess the movement speed's cool, but it's like, you do get ability haste and health. Still seems very odd. Like, you're buying a lot of AP with that item. Feels like something like a Dead Man's, or something like that would probably be better, right? Like, there's almost no way it's not. Or the support version of Dead Man's. It's been nerfed, but still pretty good. Man. It is getting rough out here. First item, Navori Flicker Bait. What? What? Over, like, Kraken or Blade? It's Blade now, right? Over something that does damage? Man, I'm gonna get baited hard here. That's crazy. Right? How do you do damage? Like, I think that's a good third item. There's maybe second. But I feel like you have to have Blade. Need to... They've got wards in here, though. Meat damage, it does have a ratio, but I feel like it's pretty low. I mean, yeah, we need a Malphite bush kill here. Don't push that up, you clown. Okay, maybe they try to gank him. Okay, that's like full AP Malphite, so... Jesus, dude. Mid lane and jungle are doing alright if I can play around them, but Tryndamere is just such an insane problem right now. Yeah, I don't know about that. Isn't Tryndamere flanking right now? $5 gold. wards.
An enemy has been slain.
Ash is probably like, give me the kill, Malphite! Oh god. There's the crew. Oh my god, the fucking stuns. Fade away? No. Nobody's coming. Yeah, we're just gonna have to... Damn it. Maybe I should have stayed to wave play that. Not sure. Okay, so they're on second drag. Man, I was at a teacher meeting today. It was actually, like, the material itself was okay, not amazing. But it was like hanging out with the groups, especially these, like, newer students. Oh my god, he missed the ult. Can't believe he gets away with that. Are they on Baron or something? Like, nobody's in any lanes. I feel like they're on Baron. Oh, I guess not. They're just... Who knows what anybody's doing. How does that even happen? Smolder has no engage. Ashe has arrow, dies with arrow. Did she literally just walk into him? How else does that happen? How you die without losing arrow. Or without, like, using your arrow. Smolder can't do that much damage coming out of a bush, right? Dies with barrier and arrow? Yeah, that's some next level. Maybe just thought he was dead anyway, so didn't want to use it.
An enemy is legendary.
20% not. I mean, she's got a bunch of items, or he does. And we can't fight this with the Boring Flicker Blade. I don't know how. I mean, maybe Shyvana. God, the Smolder's online too. 247 at 22 minutes, pretty legit. Hey, what's up, Alex? Good to see you, man. How you doing? Unfortunately, I feel the end might be near for this game and the stream. Because I do have to get up and take my daughters to school in the morning. But hopefully I can start getting an earlier stream once my wife recovers, which should be in a day or two from COVID. Then hopefully I'll be able to get an earlier start. Yeah, top and ADC had a real rough game. It's a very positive way to put it. I don't know. I don't know. Ash and I were doing okay for a little bit there bottom, but no matter how much I ward or ping to get back, she just got ganked and killed like 3 times. No matter how much I tried to peel or whatever, she was just so far out of position. It was like comical. And then she got killed or tilted thinking that I took a kill. She was like chain CC'd by 3 people and it was like last tick of my ignite or something. killed the Bard. And then I set her up with a kill, like, on a low HP Bard, and she doesn't use her ult to, like, lock him down. She holds it, presumably thinking we can fight the ADC after when I'm at, like, 2% health. It's just a lot of, like, very questionable decision making. Like, doesn't probably have a lot of reps on that champ. God, I hope not. But it's fine. I mean, I've made some mistakes too. It happens. We've just been kind of treading water in Emerald 4, Emerald 3. That's alright. I mean, I don't really play a ton of games enough to get, like, probably, you know, good enough consistency and just to play out the numbers to get to Diamond. I just blow everything. I mean, that actually went surprisingly well, considering it's a 4v5. But I don't think it's going to matter. We did get a lot of shutdowns, but we just do not have an answer for Tryndamere. What? Navori into Immortal Shield Bow?
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
What guide is this guy looking at? I mean, I guess it has crit on it. At least. Jesus. I think, like, I mean, you have to go... What am I even getting here? Who's doing our damage? I guess we're just all in on Malphite doing damage here, so... We'll try to get the Abyssal Mask and just hope that he gets, like, 2 or 3 man ults and, like, one-shots. At least one of them. I mean, we have a lot of CC. So it's like, we can get picks. There's too many people there.
An enemy is legendary.
I mean, it's just such a bad fight. Like, I was kind of there, but not really. Ashe wasn't there. It's just a skill diff. That's alright. Did we have an Ashe last time on our team? I feel like Ashe is like... okay in solo queue. I mean, our comp is alright. Like, we've got the CC. I mean, Shyvana has a high win rate, but I'm not a super huge fan of that champ in general. I guess Malphite's like... Malphite mid's not amazing. It's not, like, horrible against their comp. Like, we've got CC, we just don't have any damage. Nah, I can't go again. I wish I could, because we actually had, like, 15 people show up tonight, which is great. But I'm running on, like, part of the... You know, a big part of the problem is my sleep schedule is just, you know, messed up still. Because I'm not starting early enough. Like, last night I got decent sleep because I didn't stream. Because it was, like, 11 p.m. or something when I was going to start. 11 or 12. I guess I started at like 11:30 tonight. And I got like some decent sleep. But then today I was just busy running around all day and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I don't want to fall too far behind on sleep. I'm already going to be at 6 hours if I fall asleep immediately after this game. And I didn't work out today. So I just got to do better tomorrow. Try to squeeze everything in, but unfortunately can't do another league game as much as I would love to stay up with you guys and hang out. hopefully, like I said, I can start earlier, 9:30 or 10 would be ideal. Really, 9:30, 2 games, go to 11, go to sleep, get up at 7 with my 8 hours of sleep, get a full day of stuff in, working out, eating, do a tier list or something, or update a guide, and just get everything done and rinse and repeat. But I got to get back to 8 hours of sleep at one time with no naps in the middle of the day. And so I'm just going to have to stream earlier if I want to get more streaming in. But anyways, okay. Well, that's it. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody coming out. Sorry we couldn't get a win for you. I think we lost both of them, right? But yeah, it was the Tarek was that one game, and he was just a terror. But we'll get back in there tomorrow. Hopefully get a couple of wins. Hopefully start a little bit earlier. But otherwise, that's it. Have a good day, and we'll see everybody next time.